of the world, now I'm living. And the good just gets better, keeps on giving. Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah.
Hi, it's Ann Perry, and I just wanted to share with you that I am thrilled to say I am celebrating my first year on YouTube. This is my first anniversary, and I have you guys to thank for that. Thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for just tuning in occasionally and leaving your comments. I absolutely love the community that we've built together over the last year. You know, I'm starting to get to know a few of you, and it just feels really good. I'm thrilled. I mean, this is so great. It's just opened up a huge door for me to be able to reach out and share everything that I want to share with you. Answering your comments, oh my God, that's become a bit of a full-time job for me. But I guess I can put that in line with another passion that I have because it's so much fun. And, you know, I am a full-time numerologist. That's what I do professionally, but I have always got time to spend to answer a question. That's really what I want to do for you. And I know that, you know, you likely have dropped by my site because you were curious about numerology. Maybe you had just a little bit of curiosity around your life path. Maybe there's a transition that you're going through, a career thing, a relationship thing, whatever. I'm just glad that you made it here. You know, that maybe you picked up something. Hopefully you shared it with somebody else. It's all good. But, you know, I totally understand that you might be new to all of this, and I understand that if you're maybe considering a reading at some point, whether it be from me or from the other hundreds and thousands of numerologists that are out there, or readers, you know, psychic readers, tarot readers, anything like that, it's a big deal, you know, and it can be kind of scary if you don't know who you're going to and who you're talking to. And, you know, the other side of it is the money that you've got to spend, right? I mean, let's face it, it's not always easy to come up with the money to do these things and to get the answers that you need. So I think it's really important before you go and see anybody that you're a good fit. You know, whether it's me or whether it's somebody else, I think it's really important that you're a good fit, and then vibrationally that you can connect. And I think that that's the wonderful thing about YouTube is that we're able to watch a video, get to know somebody a little bit better. A lot of my clients have said, you know, I called you because I felt I could connect with you. I felt you were kind of down to earth and whatever, for whatever reason. But they felt comfortable with me, so they entrusted me with looking at their birth code and sharing their birth chart with them. So the purpose of this video is to introduce myself a little bit better and to share a little bit more about me so that, you know, if you are considering exploring your chart, and even if you're not, if you just want to continue to watch my channel, that's totally okay. I just want you to know a little bit more about me so we can get to know each other a little bit better. Who knows, we might have something in common. So I was born in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada in 1959, and I was raised by a Jamaican mom and a Canadian dad. Kind of cool karma there, because my dad was also white Jamaican, and he had as much Jamaican blood in him as my mother did, and yet they met. My mom was hitchhiking and he picked her up. So anyway, the rest is history. I was I was the youngest of three kids. You'll see my brother Grant is on the left there, and my mom in the middle, and my brother Ross, and then I'm there on the right. So yeah, we have a bit of a diverse culture. My dad passed in 2001, but you can see him there in the top left-hand corner as well. My pride and joy, my kids, very, very important to me. My oldest son, his name is Jeff, and he lives out in Valley View, Alberta. He's married to a great gal named Jessica. And a couple of years ago, he lured me into a trip up north where he and Jessica were doing a term in South Indian Lake. I prefer to refer to South Indian Lake as a beautiful place, but it is the edge of the earth. But I'm a good mom, and I went to visit him, and I went on a 9.5 hour make no mistake about it, it was 9.5 hours on the back of a snowmobile with very few shocks and no headlights. Up across the ice, we went on a caribou hunt. It was a very, very spiritual experience. And the opportunity to spend the entire day with him, clinging on for dear life, I'll never forget it. It was awesome. My youngest one is Les, and Les is living in Newfoundland, and he is learning all the tricks of the trade in working for craft brewery. It's Kitty Vitty Brewery in St. John's, Newfoundland. So, you know what? I can say that I raised my kids, but I think they had an equal share in raising me too. So I can't say that we were the Ozzie and Harriet family because I have been married twice. That is part of my history. And so there's two dads, two amazing dads for Jeff and Les, but you know, we're still family, and I just love them dearly. We also have an extension to our family, which is our fur and feather family. And the number one princess in the house, or she thinks she is, next to me, because I'm the number one princess in our house, is Piper, our fur child. She's a short-haired collie. She's 6 years old, and she pretty much rules the roost. And then we have Pilot, who is our feather child. And Pilot, he's about 6 years old as well. He's a blue-masked lovebird, and he comes from Vancouver in Canada. Angus is our feline grandbaby. He's the only cat in the family, so he kind of rules the roost out west. And Jack is our senior grand dog. He was our first grandbaby. Niska is our second grandbaby, and she's actually part wolf, and she came from South Indian Lake, so she's very special. She's a very spiritual dog. I had the pleasure of meeting her a few years back. Harvey is our newest grandpuppy. He's a beagle, and he was born to Les, and he lives in St. John's, Newfoundland. So I'm going to go visit him very shortly, so I can't wait to meet him as well. My passions. Wow. How long do you have? I've got lots of passions, you know. I love to be out in the garden. I do a lot of container gardening because we live out on the ocean. I'm very blessed to be living with my soulmate out in the ocean, the eastern shores of Canada. And we have lots of flowers growing in pots, and we started to try and landscape and do what we can out here, but we're just in a very spiritual kind of place. It's a very healing area that we're in, and I love it because one of my other passions is to be searching for sea glass. Now, we get more sea glass than anybody. It's unbelievable, and it just rolls into our backyard. It's amazing. I don't know what the deal is with that, but we really enjoy going out and getting it. We also really like to go out at sunset and kayak when the water allows, because we get lots of wind out here. But the kayaking is fabulous. So every now and again, you got to go out there and take your shot of tequila and, you know, go for the tequila sunset. Love to spend time with my friends and my family. Swing time is a favorite pastime of mine. We have a garden swing out back, and you'll find us out there all the time. Just really enjoy it. Love to be outside. Love to hang out with my dog. And one of my biggest passions has always been riding. Ever since I was a little girl, I always had a passion for horses. I've actually developed an equine Reiki program for horses. I did some rescue work when I was a kid. I worked with the community association Riding for the Disabled, and giving people who don't have the use of their legs, giving them the opportunity to ride, which gave them mobility, which is just amazing, absolutely amazing. But had my own horse. I had two horses, actually. Had them for several years, and my last one passed about 10 years ago and took a piece of my soul with him, so I have not yet gone into purchasing another one, but I still ride. So when I'm not falling off hitting my head or banging up my body, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's a good time. So professionally, I'll tell you a little bit about me. I won't want to bore you with all the details, but I was involved with a company called Healing in Motion. It was myself and Holly Poole. Holly is an amazing astrologer, and together we created Healing in Motion, and we did a lot of women's retreat weekends through the years of 2001 to 2011. Taught several classes. We're very proud of the fact that we've built community, a real spiritual community where there wasn't any. So that was really fantastic. You might want to check her out. It's hollypooleastrology.com. She's an amazing astrologer. And after Holly and I decided to sort of pursue our own directions, I developed a company called Hands on Purpose. And Hands on Purpose was because I was doing scientific hand analysis, and I was doing my Reiki, and I was doing numerology, and I was doing all kinds of things. But in 2015, I recognized that I wasn't in really good alignment with who I am and what my passion is and what I really, really wanted to do. So I had to kind of get a little closer to that. So Ann Perry Numerologist was born. Now, I've been a numerologist for about 15 years, but last year I was able to claim it. I was able to own it. I was able to get into alignment with it, and I dropped the umbrella, if you will, of Hands on Purpose in favor of just going with Ann Perry Numerology. So I hope that this kind of gives you a little bit of a background about me and who I am and what I do. And I would love to stay in touch. I would love to connect with you. You obviously can follow me on YouTube, and I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I am passionate about teaching, and I am excited about the fact that I have a calendar all created for new videos that will be produced every single week. You can follow me on Facebook. I'm very active on Facebook. I post educational posts every single day. And you can also check me out on AnnPerryNumerologist.com. I have a blog there that you can read up on. My various readings and offerings are there. Sometimes there's a sale on. You can check that out. But there's all kinds of kind of cool information there. And if there's anything I can do, if there's any questions I can answer, if there's a video you'd like for me to create, I'd just love to hear from you. So I'm hoping that this has given you a chance to get to know me a little bit better. I am so grateful for the opportunity to have gotten to know you guys over the last year, and I'm just so thankful for the support that you've shown me. Thank you so much. Hoping you guys are having a great day. Enjoy your journey. Take care. Bye now.